Hey. All right. Today we want to talk about.
Well, I'm you.
Huh?
Whatever. Said I'm with you.
That's not what it sounded like.
I'm in you.
That's what I heard.
Oh, that.
I don't actually know how we will title this episode. Normally, when we start to sit down, we already have it planned out. I already really know what the title's going to be, and we start talking. But I still don't know how I'll title this. But what I wanted to talk about is the other day we posted a reel about we just had a day where we just got up and we got on each other's nerves. Like, really got on each other's nerves, right?
Yeah.
And so, and it was mutual, but we could still laugh about it.
Yeah, we wasn't ugly to each other. It was a frustrating day.
He was putting one leg in front of the other. He was breathing really loudly. He was saying things that didn't make sense. And
she was yapping like always. Nothing new.
And it was probably sounding like nails on a chalkboard that day, right?
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh my gosh. If you know what reference that is, put it in the comments. If you don't, you're not old enough. You're not old enough. But I think it's really important to be like honest and straightforward about having days like that, because I know we talk a lot about how we don't really argue, and we don't, but it doesn't mean we don't disagree on things.
Mm-hmm.
We're two completely different people with sometimes different views on things, different thoughts, different ideas, different body parts.
How we handle
which
situations.
means we obviously process things differently.
Handle situations differently.
Oh, we definitely do. Here, y'all, listen to this. Please let me know in the comments how you would have handled this. So we went to Gatlinburg, which is in Tennessee. It's a mountain area that's a couple of hours from us. And we love to go there and eat. If we lived there, we would be as big as houses and broke as heck. But, so we went for a few days, but on the last, we didn't realize that it was coming up on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, didn't think about it. Right.
No, and we're not really partiers. Like, we're not really, I probably drink a drink once every couple of years, and he's like an occasional beer drinker. So we're not really drinkers. We like to go to bed early. We're not the partying crowd, guys. And so the last night that we were going to be there, the bed in the hotel room had really worked its way up on us. The hotel wasn't quite what we thought it was going to be. It was cute.
It was older. It was cute. It was good, but after the
bed wore down on us after the first couple of nights. It was like we were sleeping on pebbles or something after the first few nights. That and the walk, probably. And then, so as we got closer to the weekend, people started coming in. And there was a couple that was staying in the room next to us. And it was our last night there. So it was Thursday night, Friday morning. And he kept turning the TV down because you were trying to make sure they weren't arguing with each other. Yeah. Because it was really loud, whatever was going on over there. It was conversation. Yeah. It was a loud conversation. They probably had too many, and it was loud conversation. But the loud conversation went on until after 4:00 in the morning. So the bed was hurting like hell. the neighbors were loud as hell. And we were getting grumpy as hell. And so because we do a lot of, if you don't follow us on our other platforms, you should. And then also, I think I post them on our shorts too. But anyways, we do like a lot of prank stuff and just, we have fun. Yeah. And so I was thinking about the movie Easy A, where they pretended to take the guy's virginity. So I was like, okay, what we should do is set up the camera and then just start moaning and banging and record the whole thing. Not thinking about the fact that most of the platforms would have probably took it down. But I let out one loud moan and this guy here loses his mind. He's like, stop. I was like, okay, I'm just going to laugh it off and go to sleep. But then at 4 a.m, when it was still going on, I was getting angrier and angrier.
And go back to the 4 a.m. When we go up there, our favorite meal is breakfast. And there's one particular place that's all they serve. They close it. They open it
Crockett's Campfire Breakfast in Gatlinburg is a must have. But you want to be there when they open.
They open at 7. They close at 1. But if you don't get there early, it's a hell of a line. So we're going to get up early and we're going to be there. And that was our plan. Then it was our last day. We was getting up early, eat breakfast, come back to the room, grab our clothes, and hit the road.
Yeah.
Not driving not hitting any rush hour anywhere on the way home.
So I feel like I'm about to screw myself because we started this out talking about the day that we got on each other's nerves, and I told everybody you just were stepping too loud and breathing too loud and doing all the things, saying everything wrong. And now I'm going to have to admit to everybody, you're the nice guy in this relationship.
Well, if they've watched more than one episode, they already know that. So
he's definitely the nice guy. He claims he had a temper when he was younger. I'm not sure I buy it, to be honest. But
there's a difference in having a temper and being able to control it.
Oh, I control it really well considering how I used to be. Okay, let me tell you what I did. Okay, so when he went for his post-coffee, I slipped him a little note under the door and told him that when you stay in a hotel, you should lower your voices during the night because other people are trying to sleep and it's rude. Okay? But that wasn't enough for me. He felt like, what did you say? Let's don't stoop to their level.
No, don't worry about it.
And I was like, it's not stooping to their level. Have you not ever heard the saying, F around and find out? Or play stupid games and win stupid prizes? Because I am a firm believer of both. So, when we left, I turned the TV. He said, don't turn it all the way up. And I was like, okay. So it goes to 99. I turned it to 87. I'm really regretting it. I wish I'd turned it to 99 and left the TV on and left. And I thought, you know what? Well, you kept us up all night now. You can be awake waiting for somebody to come turn this TV off. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. And now I look like the jackass.
You wear it well.
Oh my God. But so the difference though is in my younger years at 4 a.m. I would have went and knocked on their door. And I'd have been fully prepared to swing. So you didn't have to bail me out of any jails.
No.
So I feel like I've progressed.
You're good. You've done a lot better.
But, I mean, come on, guys. Tell us in the comments, seriously. How would you have handled that situation? You don't got to go with my way or his way. Just tell us what you would have done.
And it's probably, no disrespect to any age group, but it's probably going to be a little different for each 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
Well, probably, yeah.
And me being in my 20s, I handle it different now. I handle it different than I did.
Do y'all see lightning coming?
Good God. I handle it different than I would have when I was the folks' age that was in the room next door, right?
Yes. Yes. See, so they're probably the age I was when I would have knocked on the door.
At that age, probably one of us would have went off the balcony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you can't do stuff like that now more.
When you get back up the next day, it hurts. You know.
You went over to the balcony yourself?
No, I haven't.
I was about to say, this just
But it takes some work sometimes to get them there.
Well, yeah. Anyway, you know, we're older, guys. We're older. We're probably on the boring side to the probably kids that were next door. But I was tired and it was rude.
Well, we walked a long way. We walked we were in Gatlinburg. When we were in Gatlinburg, we pretty much parked the truck at the hotel and we walk everywhere we go. So we stayed a couple of streets off of the strip, down across the river and back up on the hill. It's back to the hotel after you cross the river is a steep little hike. So
it was considered crawling at least once. Yeah. So, yeah. But back to the other thing. There's going to be days, we didn't agree on that. We really didn't. And I know he really wanted to, do the man thing and put his foot down.
I'm not going to do that.
But he also knows that's not going to.
Listen, if you're in a relationship with a person like I am with her, the best way to get her to do something, really, if I want her to do something, I'll make it out like, you can't do that. I won't allow it. You're not doing that. Yeah. She's going to do it, right?
Don't tell all of the internet my secrets.
She's going to do it. And she passed that on to daughters.
Okay.
And they passed it on to their daughters.
Well, you must have a type, though, because...
But it's okay. No, it's I think that... I'm okay with that.
I think that's something I have in common with your girl's mother and them, too. But you're surrounded by it.
That being said, I'm not the type that's going to tell her what she can and can't do. That's not going to happen.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, it's okay to have bad days.
Yeah.
It's okay to disagree.
You're going to have.
For you to have a good relationship, you don't have to agree on everything all the time. It absolutely is not a requirement. It's actually what makes your relationship great is more about how you disagree.
It makes it grow.
Yeah. It helps you to learn that I'm right.
It does.
Yeah. No, that day, I don't know. At some point, it started out, we were just getting on each other's nerves. And then I think one of us, I think I did, just because I say whatever. So I think I said, man, we're really getting on each other's nerves. And he said, yep. And so from there, it's just a matter of, all right, we've acknowledged it. Cool. The elephant has a name. And then we go on about our business. So we made a reel. We laughed about it. We still got on each other's nerves for a good bit of the day, but not as bad as we did up until that point.
No.
And oh, I know what else I did that got on your nerves. Our grandson had a game Saturday. It was Saturday that we were getting on each other's nerves. Oh, because we were so tired from Friday. Maybe that's why. Anyways, our grandson's first game was Saturday. And, oh, man, y'all, sit with your team. Sit with your team, especially if you're a loud cheerer. Don't sit with the opposite team and be an obnoxious cheerer. Because then I gotta be an obnoxious cheerer to counterbalance you. And I was sitting with my team. And that just embarrassed the mess out of him.
Listen, I'm an old man. I played sports all my life growing up, and oh Lord, youth sports.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's terrible. Parents are absolutely terrible, and
parents are mean.
I'm sorry, 90% of them that are yelling and acting a fool don't have a clue why they're yelling and what they're yelling for. They don't.
Half the time,
it's irritating as heck. And what they don't realize is it's embarrassing to their kid is what it is.
Well, now, so,
it is.
Well, all I said was go Cubs.
No, I'm not saying that, Paul. I wasn't singling you out. I'm talking about in general.
Y'all, I got offended big time right now.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying. Youth sport. Listen, I even watched some. I got to throw this out there because it pisses me off.
Oh Lord.
This taunt.
Let's hike that seat up, high horse.
Taunting in sports.
Taunting
each other. Running your mouth.
Oh, crap talking.
Shit talking.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, you got a job to do. If you do it right, hell yeah, get up and go back to the huddle, back to the dugout, back to the bench, whatever.
Oh, some of the coaches are awful.
No, but that's not what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
I was watching some YouTube clips this morning, and it was high school baseball. And these kids hitting a home run and standing there and doing that bat flip like they done something. Listen, dude, you're never going to play after high school. That shit is never going to work. Quit. I mean, quit, really. You hit a home run, good. Run the bases, because back in the old days, the next time you come around the bat, we're going to beam your ass. I mean, that's the way it works.
Man, I really opened a sore spot for you.
So we'll go back to that. I didn't want to get in on that about relations. But my relationship with youth sports, that's where I'm at. And I coach too. I've coached too, and I don't. Yeah.
Okay, but it is okay. But wow, we just switched this to kids' youth sports. But
we'll do that for another time.
But if you've got there's a reason that you have sides.
Yes.
Okay.
And I understand what you're saying.
And when you have people or multiple people sitting with the opposite team and cheering very loudly for that team, that affects the morale of the kids over there, because all they're hearing is the other team. It's like the reel that I posted about the kids knowing when you're not there.
Yeah.
They know. Like, kids know so much more than what we think they do. And it's not just that it's annoying to me and other fans of the team that you're sitting with. It's that it's not fair to the kids. Because you're creating an environment, and it's almost like fan bullying, you know? And I'm an anti-bully person, so I yell back. Oh, God. All right. You guys are getting like the real raw version of us today, because we actually are recording this later, and I'm not going to have as much time to edit it. So you're getting what you get today. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with us. Please tag people, share it out, help us grow on here. We love sharing our life and our life experiences with you guys. We love talking to you guys in the comments. Love to know where you're watching from. He really gets into that and how far the reach is.
And like I said, we're talking about relationship stuff, but
we talk about things life.
I'm passionate about this youth sports and stuff like that because I coached also. If you want to talk about that, send me something. Give me something. Let's talk about. Let's talk about it.
Oh boy. We have got the quiet man talking now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next time.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Hurry back.